I do want to stick in the East here because we're almost 2 months removed. Remember from Nikola Jokic shoving Markieff Morris in the back during an altercation between the big men, and that caused Morris to miss the Heat's last 29 games. And Morris tweeted this yesterday on the length of his absence. He said, in part, it's a real injury. I'll be back soon. Like I said, you can read the rest of it for yourself. But way back on November 9th, Zach, he said this.
285 pounds. You cannot just run into someone with a history of
Don't mess with the Bulls unless you want the horns.
And and forearm check them in the back. So I'm going to expect a multi-game suspension here for Jokic, and I think, frankly, it's deserved. But there's no place for what Jokic did last night. That was a really dangerous cheap shot. And by the way, in a bizarre way, they're almost lucky that Markieff was hurt enough to stay on the floor, because if he gets up, that is a full-on brawl.
Can I just say that if I was Zach, if I was your daughter, and I heard that, no, or like that was one of the, whoa, I am dropping whatever hand I put in the cookie jar. And But Zach, I assume you stand by your take here. Perk, what's your reaction to the Markieff tweet?
Well, you know, I feel bad for him. You don't want to see no guy be out for that extended period of time away from the game, and he actually was playing some good basketball. But let's not forget, he started it, right? He came with a cheap shot first, so at the end of the day, if you go throw a punch or hit somebody, you got to be prepared if somebody go swing back on you. And that's what happened. He ran into the wrong person, and Jokic just wasn't in the mood for it that night, and that's what ended up happening. Now, look, I hope he gets back. I hope he gets healthy, but at the end of the day, he was the instigator in this whole situation.
I think I came back on this same show a couple days after that when the suspension was announced and said it's ridiculous that Nikola Jokic, who I love, got a measly one-game suspension for that. And look, I get what Perk's saying. Markieff Morris took a cheap take foul that he shouldn't have taken, and then he walked away with his back to Jokic. That's a provocative move that puts the other guy in a position where he's going to cheap shot him. But you just can't do that. I thought one game was soft. I thought it was a ridiculously soft penalty, and lo and behold, we still haven't seen Markieff Morris play basketball since then.
Yeah. Yeah, but see, what ended up happening is that the Morris twins are actually used to being the bullies. And so he turned his back because he actually thought that this guy wasn't going to do something because they so used to guys not doing anything or retaliating to their nonsense. But Jokic just wasn't that guy, Zach. And I get it. Jokic probably should have got more games. But look, he was protecting himself. And from the stories that I heard about Jokic and his brothers, I heard they want all the smoke.
My goodness.
Oh, yeah, you don't mess with them. Don't mess with the Jokic brothers.
Yeah, that became very clear.
So you better be careful.
You
better be careful what you're saying on here.
Hoping we see Markieff soon because it was a brutal hit, and watching him kind of struggle to get up. They thought they were going to have to they brought out the stretcher. The whole thing was a scary situation. Zach, thank you so much for joining us today. Kendrick Perkins, thank you. Zach, before I let you go, can I get a no?
No, except my daughter doesn't listen to me when I do that.
Yeah, well, I think she probably should.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.